Accused of instigating a shooting where a West Louisville barbecue restaurant owner was killed. Tonight, the terms of the plea deal, what a judge still has to decide, and what it all means for the ongoing federal investigation into LMPD. At the corner of 26th and Broadway, flowers and a few dollar bills stick to the fence.
When you lose a child, especially like I lost my son David, a piece of you goes right along with that child.
It's what's left from a memorial outside the restaurant where David Yaya McAtee died.
And it's something that you never get over.
McAtee's mother, Rodessa Riley, says she has good days and bad days in the 2 years since a National Guard member killed her son.
I mean, I think about my son all the time.
She's still figuring out where this day fits in.
Do you want to say anything?
We don't have any comment.
Katie Cruz walked out of federal court Tuesday a convict after pleading guilty to one misdemeanor count of deprivation of civil rights under the color of law. Cruz and fellow LMPD officers, along with the National Guard, went to clear a crowd out after curfew. It was the first weekend after the city exploded in protests after the police killing of Breonna Taylor.
She is the one that started everything, and she is the one that got my son killed. So I'm glad she pleaded guilty. She knows she was wrong.
Family long blamed Cruz for McAtee's death. Attorneys say he pulled his niece from the front door and fired shots out of it, not knowing who was shooting at his business. A National Guard member fired back and killed him.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. He's in the chest.
While Cruz didn't speak heading in or out of court, this is what she told LMPD's investigators.
She refused to go inside. She was standing, I don't want to say in an aggressive manner, but as a manner that she was not going to go inside. After giving verbal commands, I did shoot more pepper balls in her direction.
She was fired for conduct unbecoming and a social media post she made prior to McAtee's death, talking about firing pepper balls at protesters. Cruz's plea deal calls for a year of probation, no jail time, and a provision she never work in law enforcement again.
Whatever she did and whatever time she gets, not gonna bring my son back, you know.
A judge must still approve this plea agreement. A sentencing hearing is now set for January 30th. Cruz is another stone overturned in the midst of this ongoing federal investigation into LMPD. Remember that the feds charged her after state prosecutors decided not to pursue a criminal case. And she is now the 11th LMPD officer convicted in federal court in the last